Hello, good evening, welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. So we're here for round 4 of the WRX challenge at Lago, wait for it, Maggiore. Yeah, I went on Googled, I Googled it, I found out how to say it, and it's Lago Maggiore. Sounds slightly racist when I say it, but that's how it sounded on YouTube. So round 4, Lago Maggiore. I'm not going to say that the whole race. It'll be Lago Maggiore or something ridiculous. The WRX challenge. This championship is a little sex pot, I tell you, of racing. We've had a fantastic time so far in this championship. From round 1, the wet at Red Bull Ring, 3 rounds, and then we had round 2 for an endurance race, a 1-hour race around Nürburgring, and then last week we were in the mud for 4 heats, and that was absolutely bonkers crazy racing, but I loved it. I loved every single second of it. And then tonight we're here at Lago Maggiore for 2 rounds, I believe are 20-minute rounds. I'm looking, yes, 2 20-minute sprint races. They have been told they can pit, because I've heard it rips your tyres apart. There we can see Cthulhu going round. He's not the fastest. Looks like IR Graham is by 0.8 seconds, but Cthulhu came out last week of the mud smelling of roses. He's done really well, bagged a couple of wins. I'm just making my way to the table. If you give me a second, I can read it out to you, and I can tell you the winners and the losers from last week as well. I'm just scrolling. There's IR Graham. So the championship goes in, well, I'll tell you about round 3 first, because it's interesting. Because there was 4 heats, it was hard to sort of see who came out tops of it all. So I'll tell you now, Cthulhu, he did best. He got 65 points from round 3. And in second place, it looks like we have Kingshot on 57 points, and Homesick third, 52. So yeah, they're your top 3 from them 4 heats we had in the mud. And I'll read you the table now as it stands. In first place, the man you're looking at, IR Graham, is leading the championship with 132 points. In second place, we have Homesick Alien with 125 points. In third place, we have Kingshot with 113 points. Fourth place, we have Shadow Rider with 103 points. Fifth in the table is, oh no, I've run out. He's not here yet, is Alphanut, sorry. He's 5th in the table on 102 points, so he's only 1 point behind Shadow Rider. In 6th is Skyjacker on 95 points. 7th, Iron Bobber on 85 points. 8th, Noxy on 69 points. In 9th, Cthulhu on 65 points. In 10th, Jocus on 62 points. In 11th, Smiley on 55 points. In 12th, Cyber Gypsy on 48 points. In 13th, Dino on 43 points. And 14th, Koikar on 26 points. Save Koikar. There's a GoFundMe page out there. Get that man back equipped with the PS4 and get him on the racetrack as soon as possible. I'll be donating tomorrow. So tonight, Thursday night, the new Friday, we're here with the Scoobs, with the Subaru, the Isle of Man Time Attack. You can tell that it's got no wing mirrors. And these cars are beasts. They really, really are. They're fun to drive, but they just want to drift. And the problem we've learned from the tarmac races we've had so far, well, mainly Nürburgring, because Red Bull was in the wet, that they also chew their tyres up. So you have to drive smooth. Up ahead, we've got IR Graham. He's done a 157.658. We're going to be starting qualifying very soon. So it's just, these are the practice times so far. Sorry, I touched the mic. Shadow Rider, second fastest. He's done a 158.4 in the Spitfire Subaru. Iron Bobber in the McRae Special. He's gone fourth fastest with a 58.5. King Shot did really well in the mud last week. He's fourth fastest. Can't see his time though. It looks like he's been in. Back out again. Smiley in fifth with a 58.685. Just see Cthulhu inside of him there. Homesick, sixth fastest with a 58.824. He was a contender at Nürburgring, but he wore his tyres out a little bit earlier than the guys around him, and dropped away in the last stint. You can see the red DRS light flashing. Oh, it's gone now, but you could see it just above where the headlights are and the traction control. There we go, it's back on again. So yeah, these cars have got a function where they can at 90 miles an hour, there you go, you just saw it drop down there. But when they get to 90 miles an hour, they can press the DRS button and it drops the wing like you can see there. It gives them a little extra straight line speed. Look, that back end wants to go. I love it. I really do enjoy this championship, I must say. It's so good. They've come up with a winner here, the guys. Oh, hang on, look at me. I left the big numbers up. We're going to go for quali in a minute. So I've got down as far as Homesick is in 6th. Cthulhu, 7th. It was great. Here we go. It was qualifying now anyway. Save all that banter for quali. Okay, qualifying. Let me see what I've got to do. I've got to press that button. I've got to press this button and this button. And we're going to watch. Hey, we're with Skyjacker. Might as well watch his outlap of Lago Maggiore. Oh, they're all bunched up early in the lap, but it's a very long track. I can find information for you. That's the beauty. But you don't care really, do you? It's about 5 miles long. Honestly, I don't know. While we're watching Skyjacker on his outlap, 10 minutes of qualifying to see who's going to be sitting where for race 1 at Lago Maggiore. We're on the green Monster Subaru, piloted by Skyjacker. He's having a good season. I've got stats now. I sat there and used a pen on my race pad. I've got a new race pad. I got rid of the old GTMC race pad. Now I've got a new one. And Skyjacker, let's give him one of these. Whoosh. No one's even crossed the line yet anyway, so we're not. Skyjacker. Where are you? Number 99 car, Skyjacker. In the Red Bull Ring, in the first race, he came 6th. In the second race, he came 7th. And in the third race, he came 5th. At Nürburgring, for the 60-minute race, he had an amazing battle with Sub-Homesick? No, that's a name from the past. Wow. From Homesick Alien, where Alphanut managed to jump him and Homesick for second place. And he finished a great third there, pretty much racing the whole 60 minutes. Then in the mud, for Heat 1 he was 5th, Heat 2 he was 7th, Heat 3 he was 11th, and Heat 4 12th. So he'll be coming back tonight, be wanting to make amends for the mud. So I imagine he's not happy with those results. Up ahead, King Shot's already started his timed lap. He's driving very well, tight over the curbs. A lot of these corners, it's all about throttle control. These cars aren't the best to slow down either, especially with the DRS open. So we're going to see a lot of people going out very wide this evening, I believe. But there we go. King Shot in the GT Logitech, Subaru. He's leading the pack in qualifying until they cross the line. IR Graham. Now, as I believe, they've changed the tow to about 0.8 tenths of a second. So it's going to be tough for qualifying for that to work out for the guys. So I'm going to go back to King Shot. So he crosses his line into that tight hairpin. You can carry a lot of speed in there. It's all about he who dares wins in that corner. If you're daring enough to take the speed in there. In fact, can we get a good shot of everyone? Oh, they've all come out of it. Just go through the field. Catulia's just going through it now. Smiley's just coming down to it. Followed by the Spitfire Subaru. Ooh, he really had to dodge him there, Shadow Warrior. Noxie's just coming for it. Jocus. There we go. Good field tonight. Good field. And there's Alpha. So as King Shot crossed the line, he's just coming across. In that last corner. Over the straight start. To post a 157.3. IR Graham's gone faster though with a 56.1, but Skyjacker's gone faster again with a 56.00. It's only 900ths ahead of IR Graham. IR Graham's 1.2 seconds ahead of King Shot. King Shot's kept that third place. Catulia's put it in 4th with a 57.417. Iron Bobber 5th with a 57.674. Homesick 6th with a 50. Oh, there's more times coming in. Smiley with a 2-minute. Shadow Rider with a 159.4. So Homesick still in that 6th with a 58.3. Shadow Rider in 7th with a 59.4. There's time still coming in, but I don't think they're affecting the top guys. Cyber Gypsy is in 8th with a 59.5. Noxie is in 9th with a 59.8. Smiley is in 10th with a 2:631. Dino did a 2:0.769, puts him in 11th. Jokers did a 2:206.437, puts him in 13th, and Alpha a 2:13.5. So again, we're watching Skyjacker holding the pole position. All those around him though, IR Graham must be pushing for to take that. He's sitting quite close to King Shot, I believe that is. King Shot, yes, King Shot. He's 2/10 up on his time. Is he holding IR Graham? I don't know. Oh, it's IR Graham. He's really wants to get used to that toe, but I don't know if it's helping him. Skyjacker, who's going to cross the line first? It'd be King Shot anyway, won't it? Yeah, they're coming around the last corner now. King Shot, did that help IR Graham in the toe of King Shot? We'll see. No one's betted their time in them guys. Skyjacker just about to cross the line. He's betted. Oh, Homesick's betted his time. He's up to 3rd. So's Dino. Dino's done a 58.0. That's put him. Where's Dino? 7th. after Dino. Iron Bobber did a 57.433 and Cthulhu's done a 57.1. So up ahead we've still got Skyjacker. Smiley's done a 58.2. Skyjacker up ahead. I.R. Graham in second. Homesick third with that last lap he did with a 56.4. Noxie's done a 59.299. Cthulhu with his last laps putting himself up into fourth position, a 57.1. King Shot's popped into the pits. Iron Bobber did a 57.4. It's good for sixth place. He'll be well happy with that. Alphanut's done a 205.5. Dino in seventh with a 58.0 on his last lap. Look at it slides. Very nice anime car. And eighth is Smiley in the sister GT Logitech Subaru. He's done a 58.2. He's only 2/10 off of Dino up ahead of him. Fighting that one out. Noxie in ninth. Only a second behind Smiley. 2.5 minutes left of qualifying. These guys. We've all got what, this lap, next lap, and it's over. So Gypsy, Alpha in 12, Jokes in 13th, so up ahead. The battle for pole. It's got to be what, between these three? 3/10, 5/10 behind is Homesick. Cthulhu just over a second behind. 57.1. Woohoo! They do look good. Cthulhu, when they go sideways, they do look good. So Skyjacker just crossing the line. Looks like they've all just crossed the line. No one's posted a faster time yet. And Bobber crossed the line last. No one's gone faster. This is their last runs, most of these guys. And in fact, I'd be bold enough to say, yeah, it's all of their last runs. Shadow Rider has set a faster time. It's good for ninth. He is 500ths behind Smiley, and he's not going to get a faster lap time on his last run. So Skyjacker sitting on pole. Cyber Gypsy's done a 58.4. Cyber Gypsy, that puts Cyber Gypsy. Oh, Alpha has done a 57.5. That's put Alpha up to 7th place. 57.5. He's got another lap. We talk about Cyber Gypsy is in 11th. Just done a 58.4. It's only 700ths behind Shadow Rider. We know Shadow Rider's not going to do a faster lap on this last lap. Skyjacker still in that pole position place with his 56.004 that he set on his fastest lap time, his fastest timed lap, should I say. I.R. Graham 56.1, only 900ths, virtually a tenth off of Skyjacker. Homesick in third, nearly half a second off of the guys in front. Well, he's only 3.5 tenths behind I.R. Graham, but nearly half a second off Skyjacker. Cthulhu coming around. Right, they're just coming around now. Let's use that to. There you go. I.R. Graham crosses the line. Oh, he's still got another lap to do. Oh no. I.R. Graham. Yeah, he's got his hazards on. So, Iron Bobber did a 56.7 going across the line. Cthulhu did a 56.5. Cthulhu is fourth. So, Skyjacker finishes on pole so far. I.R. Graham is in second, but he's still on a lap. Has he? Yeah, he's still on a lap. He got across the line before the timer ran out. Homesick Alien, his time's good for third. Cthulhu also crossed the line, is in fourth with a 56.5. Iron Bobber did a fantastic qualifying session with a 56.7 for fifth place. King Shot looks like he's in sixth. Alphanut 7th. Oh, Alphanut 5th in the end there. Went across the line with a 56.5. Came back with a fury. 700ths off of Cthulhu. What a mighty fine qualifying session. From his first lap was a 2:13. He shaved off, well, like 17 seconds, 18 seconds, could we say? That's a great qualifying session. So Alpha is in 5th. Iron Bobber is in 6th, Kingshot 7th, Dino 8th, Smiley's in 9th, Shadow Rider is in 10th, Cyber Gypsy 11th, Noxie's in 12th, and Jokers is in 13th. We did see IR Graham was still running around though. Can he do it? It's just coming around the last section now, is he? Yes. Fourth gear corner. Haven't seen any of his times. 150 on his clock. It could be fast. And he goes across the line with it. Oh my, 55.6. 3/10 faster than Skyjacker. Oh, cruel, cruel man. You cruel man, IR Graham. Congratulations. 55.6. Only man to break. Yeah, Skyjacker second with a 56.004. Skyjacker won't believe that. He will not believe that. He thought they had that all wrapped up. So IR Graham first, Skyjacker second, Homesick Alien third, Cthulhu is in 4th, Alpha Nut is in 5th, Iron Bobber 6th, Kingshot is in 7th, Dino is in 8th, Smiley's in 9th, Shadow Rider in the Spitfire Subaru is in 10th, in 11th we have Cyber Gypsy in the Pro Drive Subaru, Noxie is in 12th on the Superflow Subaru. And again, Jokers. Did a 2:01.61. It's only 8/10 off of Noxie. And the qualifying has ended. So that's your grid for Lago Maggiore. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be exciting. 20-minute race, guys. 2 rounds. See who's going to wear their tyres out. See IR Graham's purple Subaru sat on the front of the grid with Skyjacker's green Monster sat to one side. That is crap. 3. I'm not going to run out of time. Right, you see the lights are going reds. And we are go. We're go. We had a good start from Homesick, on board with Homesick. We're catching up a little bit with IR Graham. Skyjacker Alpha Knock jumped up into 4th. He's had a great start. Oh, Homesick's really outbraked himself. He's gone out wide, but he's kept it. He's kept it. Oh no, sorry. I thought he jumped someone else. I totally misread that. No, Skyjacker was doing fine. IR Graham. He's pulled away a little bit. Skyjacker is in 2nd. Being dogged by his teammate behind, and Homesick up the inside of him. They're very close. In the back nut, I can see Alpha Nut and Cthulhu vying for space. Alpha Nut's definitely got that. Iron Bobber in 6th. So everyone looks like they had a good pull away. Iron Bobber, Shadow Rider in 7th. Kingshot is in 8th. Kingshot might drop back a bit, but he's coming back at Shadow Rider. Dino is in 9th. Smiley 10th. Jokes 11th. Cyborg is in 12th with Noxie just sitting behind him in 13th. So there's a bit of movement down there at the back. Up ahead, IR Graham is 8/10 ahead of Skyjacker. Hey, it's top 4. That looks familiar. Where did I see that before? Round 2? Nürburgring, maybe? We know how that ended up. So, we've got IR Graham leading by 8/10. Skyjacker only a 10th ahead of Homesick. Homesick looks like he's looking to make his move. He wants to make his move early. Oh, I thought I was on Homesick's car. So I thought Homesick looked like he wants to make his move early. Alpha is quite happy to sit behind these two. Got to keep them lines tidy. You can see the car sliding sideways. That doesn't help the tyres. It's losing a bit of space towards Skyjacker ahead of us. That means Alpha is sitting tidy behind us. We sit with Alpha, see the difference in the corners, less slide. So Alpha up the outside of Homesick going into the first tight left-hander, but Homesick's still there ahead of us. But the smoothness, you can see we're just cruising around those corners. We're not sliding. There was a little slide there, I must admit. We're racing there. Does it look like Skyjacker's catching up with IR Graham? I do believe. He's 5/10. He's got a little speed on him. Iron Graham was 8 tenths ahead, now he's only 5 tenths ahead. Homesick, he's falling into the clutches of Alpha, it's just a matter of time. And that back end keeps stepping out, there you go, there's Alpha, he's looking up the inside now. Homesick lost the back end a little bit, but it's not over. Homesick's got the inside line, but he pulls out of it a little bit. Didn't want to get his nose in there. Behind these two, Iron Bobber sitting tidy, just a second ahead of Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider looks like he's starting to get a bit of pressure from the two behind him. He's got Cthulhu and Kingshot, two very fast drivers sitting right up his jacksie. That can't be comfortable, not in anyone's book. So there you go. Cthulhu's making the move. He's going up the inside of the tight hairpin. Oh, Kingshot just had to move out the way of that. I don't know if there was a nudge. It looked like Kingshot moved out of the way of a nudge, but it's hard to see. These cars look like they're miles apart and they bounce. So here we go. We've got Cthulhu, Kingshot, Cthulhu in 6th, Kingshot in 7th. Shadow Rider is falling behind these two. There's Kingshot up ahead, IR Graham, Skyjacker, Alpha Nut in 3rds, Iron Bobber's still in 4th, so that means Homesick's dropped back into Iron Bobber's clutches and Iron Bobber, they're racing each other. Iron Bobber and Homesick racing each other, and that's let Cthulhu, Kingshot and Shadow Rider catch all of these up. Wow, what a race. 6th, 7th, 8th, there they all are. And Dino's not too far behind, he'll be back with them in a minute. There's Shadow Rider, oh no, wrong one, oh, where am I? Homesick's in 4th, Cthulhu's just sitting there around the outside. I don't think he made that move stick, but now Cthulhu's in a great position. He's on the inside for this next corner, he just taps the brakes a little bit, he's there, it's a slide bump, but it's fine, and now Homesick's on the inside. This is racing, even one of them makes a mistake, and there's 3 cars behind, all want to take their position. So far, Homesick is holding it in front of Cthulhu. Cthulhu's just ahead of Kingshot. Kingshot's got Iron Bobber. Iron Bobber looks like he's got Shadow Rider up the inside of him now. Oh, there's Scott Homesick wiggling a bit, and Cthulhu's pulled it up the inside, same as Alpha. It's that same corner. Kingshot now, he's seen how Cthulhu's done it. He's given Homesick a little nudge, let him know he's there, but Homesick's got the race in line. He's on the inside. Oh, massive bang there between Homesick and Kingshot. It's one for the stewards to check out, I think, while these guys are getting a bit revved up. Graham has pulled out 8 tenths ahead. Skyjacker is 1.3 seconds ahead of Alpha Nut. Alpha Nut is 4.2 seconds ahead of that battle we were watching. There's Cthulhu now, he's pulled a second away from Kingshot. Kingshot is 7 tenths ahead of Iron Bobber. No, Shadow Rider should I say. No, Homesick should I say. Iron Bobber's just dropped down to 8th place. 2 positions in one go. Oh, probably left it a bit too late now. So there we can see Homesick is sitting. We want to be Iron Bobber. Oh, Iron Bobber and Dino had it coming together. So Iron Bobber went out wide, and Shadow Rider and Homesick went through on the underneath. IR Graham still leading the race. We're still in the replay. Let me get out of this replay. Oh, there we go. There's IR Graham. We'll give him one of those. She's just done the fastest lap of 57.7. That's an unbelievable time. He's 8 tenths though. Skyjacker will not let him get away. 58.5 on his last lap. Oh, it's 9 tenths now. Alpha Nut there in the last podium position in the purple Monster Subaru. I was just thinking of tyres as all, sorry, I was just looking with the tips, it's just the tips are red, we're fine with tyres. Cthulhu's still in 4th place, but he's only 7 tenths ahead of Kingshot. Kingshot will not let him get away, he's keeping up with him. Shadow Rider there, a little bit on his own, no, Iron Bobber's tagging him behind, it's only half a second, Iron Bobber's on the comeback. Homesick's behind all of these guys, and we saw him go ahead, so we don't know what's happened. Dino looks like he's going to make a move on Homesick. It's that same corner again, he likes to go out wide and people keep getting up the inside of him. It'll be a race he's not happy about. So IR Graham, 9 tenths, he's virtually a second ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker won't let him get away though, he's keeping track of him. Tyre wear is the same between all these guys. Fuel is virtually the same between the top 3. Cthulhu, his tyres are a little bit more worn, but he's been racing a lot. We've seen him in the fights. But a great 4th place. Let's give him a whoosh. Whoosh. So Cthulhu is only virtually half a second ahead of King Shot. King Shot's keeping up with him. He only did a 2 minute in his last lap, but Cthulhu's was a 59.4. We saw them all battling in a group. Iron Bobber is in 6th, shaking that little race behind him. We can see Shadow Rider and Homesick. Shadow Rider 7th, Homesick in 8th. It's a little battle between these two, doubling away. Dino in 9th, behind Homesick. Homesick's looking for a way past now. It's pulled out of the toe. He's got the DRS open. They're racing down to the first corner. It's a battle of brakes. Homesick, he's there, but no, Shadow Rider's got the inside line. And all the time they're racing, Dino's having a look. He's letting his presence be known. Behind these guys, Dino, we've got Jokus ahead of Smiley, but not much, only half a second. Smiley's there, he's having a look at him. He's up the inside of the, oh no, not quite. So Smiley in 11th, chasing Jokus. Noxie 12th, a little bit further back from these boys, about 1.2 seconds behind Smiley, but 4 seconds ahead of this man Cyber Gypsy. So let's have a look at the guys up ahead and how they're doing. Graham 1.3 seconds, so he's slowly eking out a bit of a lead on Skyjacker. Question is now, we're nearly halfway through. No one's pitting, are they? I don't think these guys seem to be doing okay. Skyjacker's last lap was a 1:57.8. That was his fastest lap of the race. Graham's done a 57.7, so he's only 7 tenths off. I mean 7 tenths. It's only a tenth off of Graham's fastest lap time. Alpha Nuts dropped a little bit away from these guys now, 2.5 seconds behind. I don't know if he's looking after his tyres any more than Skyjacker. Doesn't seem any different there. Did a 58.4, but he did a 57.9 on lap 3. King Shot. Oh, King Shot got ahead of Cthulhu. We missed it. I am so sorry. And he's already ahead when the replay shows, so I apologise, guys. So King Shot. Oh, we got pitters. We got pits. We got IR Graham in the pits and Skyjacker in the pits. Skyjacker, no, not Skyjacker. It must have been Alpha Nut. Alpha Nut's still in the pits. They're all, no, King Shot's gone past Alpha and Cthulhu has gone past Alpha, and there's Alpha just behind Cthulhu with a quick pit, quick splash and dash for new tyres. Skyjacker opted not to, and it's what tyre wear is starting to look. He did a second slower than his fast on his last lap. Hiya Graham, fresh rubber. So now he's only 2.8 seconds. You don't lose a lot of time for a pit stop here. If you're just going to quickly change tyres, it's only 2.6 seconds. He's catching up on Skyjacker. The undercut might work lovely here. King Shot, who didn't opt not to go into the pits, he's in 3rd, ahead of Cthulhu. Cthulhu could really do with some pits. There's Alpha with that fresh grip. And Rubber, Iron Bobber, he hasn't pitted, he's still 6th, he's doing a lovely job. Shadow Rider 7th, we saw ahead of Homesick, can't see Homesick now. He's racing Dino, his tyres are shot, we know he uses his tyres up, we remember from Nürburgring, he likes to go sideways through these, he's a drifter. Shadow Rider, the drifter. He's wearing his tyres out nicely. Dino's probably, is not even half as worn as Shadow Rider, so Shadow Rider looks like he is going to need to come into the pits. Homesick, oh, he's got a penalty, but he has pitted. He pitted on that last lap, put him right down into 10th place though, behind Smiley and ahead of Noxie. Noxie in 11th, he hasn't pitted. He's only a second behind Homesick, 4.5 seconds. I'll tell you what, Noxie, you don't lose a lot for a pit stop. That's probably a free pit stop. A free pit stop ahead of Cyber Gypsy. Cyber Gypsy's racing Jokus. Look at this, these guys are at it. Jokus giving Cyber Gypsy something to think about. Only 3 tenths behind him, they're going round. Skyjacker's pitted, Jokus looking at the inside. No, this is a tricky, complex couple of corners these two are trying to get round. Skyjacker has come out in 2nd place ahead of Alpha. I should look, sorry. There he is. IR Graham, 5.96 seconds ahead of Skyjacker. And Alpha is pulled in a second from them pit stops. So staying out 1 lap longer has cost Skyjacker. King Shot still hasn't pitted. He's in 4th. He's only 7 tenths behind Alpha. Alpha's got past Iron Bob has got past Cthulhu. Cthulhu's pitted, sorry. Cthulhu has pitted. He's put on fresh rubber. He's 3.7 seconds behind Iron Bob, but we know Iron Bob can stay out on those tyres for a long time. Nürburgring, him and I.R. Graham were one of the last ones to pit, so we know he can drive long on used rubber. Kingshot, he's also a bit of a drifter, not as bad as Shadow Rider, but he's definitely used the fronts of those tyres, that Subaru. Iron Bobber has got so much more grip than him. He's going to be coming at him anytime soon. Ooh, here we go, down this little straight. Both DRSs are open. Kingshot's trying to pull over to not let Iron Bob get the tow, but Iron Bob doesn't need the tow. It's battle of brakes. You've got the grip, Iron Bobber, but outside is a tricky place to overtake. No, it's tucked in behind, saving it for another day, another corner. There's a battle there. I.R. Graham is leading. We've only got 6.5 minutes left of this race now. Oh, seeing someone in there. Who's that? Oh, it must be, I don't know. Third, Alphanot has had an off. Alpha's had an off, and now Kingshot and Iron Bobber are catching him up. Up ahead then, while we're here, we'll have a look at I.R. Graham's only 5 seconds. He was 6 seconds. He's just done his fastest lap, the 57.5. That is the fastest lap of the race so far. Skyjacker done a 56.2. Oh, that's an outlap, I apologise. But Skyjacker definitely coming back. He was 6 seconds behind I.R. Graham, and now only 5 seconds behind I.R. Graham. So he's pulled a second back on his outlap. Alpha is now 4.6 seconds adrift of Skyjacker. I don't know what happened. We saw him going a bit slow ahead of Kingshot and Iron Bobber, but we was watching Iron Bobber and Kingshot's race. Iron Bobber's proper dropped off that now, and Cthulhu, with that fresh rubber, is coming back. Iron Bobber's tyres fallen off the cliff. They could well have done. Cthulhu's fresh rubber is going good. Here we can see he's looking up the inside at the fast hairpin. Using all that curb. Oh, there's a bit of a knock round the back end, but he's lifted and let Iron Bobber on his way. Back there we can see Dino in 7th place. Great position for him. Up ahead of Homesick. He's got ahead of Smiley. Just done another pit. His pace has not been great. We know he can get the best speed out of that car. So in 8th, Homesick. 9th, Smiley. Doing a fine job. Staying way ahead of Shadow Rider, but Shadow Rider's coming back. Where we see Smiley's tyres, very old. Shadow Rider's tyres, not so old. So that's a position we think that Shadow Rider might easily get, but we've seen Smiley in the past. He can defend, and he can defend quite aggressively. He's not one to easily get past. Noxie just sitting there in 11th behind Shadow Rider. Only by a second though. His tyres are a little bit red. Is he pitted? I can't tell if he's pitted. It doesn't look like he's pitted. He's going for the steady on the tyres. Up ahead it looks like Shadow Rider and Smiley are going to be getting close together now. Cyber Gypsy, we saw him racing Jokus earlier, but he's 3 seconds ahead of there, and Jokus is there. So I.R. Graham 4.7 seconds. There's only 4 tenths he's lost on his lead on Skyjacker. We've only got 4 minutes left in this race. Skyjacker is less than 5 minutes. 5 seconds behind I.R. Graham. He's catching him. He's done a 57.6. He's just matching I.R. Graham's fastest laps by a tenth though. Just to drift a tenth. Now we've got Skyjacker. He's 5.5 seconds behind the Skyjacker, but he's managed to pull away from that battle that he was dropping into. Iron Bobber is in 4th ahead of Kingshot. Kingshot's tyres. Can he get to the end on those tyres? It's going to be tricky. Here we go. Cthulhu. He's got lovely fresh rubber. He's saying, I'll have those positions, my friend, if you're sliding out of it. Iron Bobber also hasn't pitted, but look how he looks after his rubber. What a great race he's having. 4th place, just off the podium. And you can see Alphanot just in the distance, 2.5 seconds. Iron Bobber's doing a 59.5, 59.6, 59.1, and Alphanot is doing a 58.3, 59.8, a 57.9. So Alphanot has got the pace on him. Definitely got the pace on him. Kingshot. Oh, we got an overtake here. No, not on the outside. Cthulhu, you've got to get up the inside of him. So Kingshot. Cthulhu are having their race. Kingshot's tyres are absolutely blown apart, but he's battling on. He's cracking on to the end of the race. And behind Cthulhu, he's got... There you go. Cthulhu's just done it up the inside. That fresh rubber, just what he needs. But Dino's not finished. Dino's there. Oh, I'm surprised he managed to slow the car down. That's some skills. Boy's got skills, I tell you. Boy's got skills. Well, he's doing well in the championship. It's not on my phone now. I think one of my kids has walked off on my phone, so you don't get any stats or info. But oh yeah, I can tell you Kingshot. So Kingshot, he round 1 at the Red Bull Ring. He finished race 1 4th, race 2 3rd, and race 3 6th. He came 6th at the Nürburgring. He finished 2nd at the first race in the mud. He won the 2nd race in the mud, and he came 4th at the last 2 races in the mud. Let me get out of the car. So Cthulhu's just overtaken him. He's running away with it. Alpha not there. We can see 6.5 seconds behind Skyjacker, but he's not pulling away from Iron Bobber as quickly as he probably would have liked. Up ahead, I.R. Graham. It's only 4.6 seconds ahead of Skyjacker. One mistake. And these guys are racing. Alpha not in 3rd. Iron Bobber, amazing 4th. Cthulhu coming late into this championship, and he's stamped his authority all over it. He said, I like this car. It suits me. Oh no, his fuel's flashing. Just checking everyone else's fuel. Oh, Graham's fuel's flashing. There's only 44 seconds left of the race, so that is just... No, Graham might have to try and do another lap with that fuel, but I think he'll be alright. Cthulhu's... Oh, Iron Bobber's fuel's just started flashing. Cthulhu's fuel does look like a concern to me. It really does. I think he's easing off because Kingshot's coming back at him now. Yes, I honestly think Cthulhu, but yeah, Cthulhu's definitely got less fuel than Kingshot, and Dino's not that far behind. If Cthulhu runs out of fuel, homesick, he's okay for fuel. 9th, Shadow Rider. 10th, Noxie. 11th, Smiley. 12th, Joker. Cyber Gypsy down to 13th. So here we've got I.R. Graham on his final lap. Some people will be crossing the line soon though. There they go. 4th, Iron Bobber. Well done. Cthulhu in 5th. His fuel did last. Kingshot 5th. In 6th, Kingshot. I said 6th. In 5th. Sorry, 5th, Cthulhu. 6th, Kingshot. 7th, Dino. 8th, Homesick. 9th, Shadow Rider. 10th for Noxie. Smiley is going to cross the line in 11th. Jokers is in 12th. Cyber Gypsy finishes in 13th. So up ahead, I.R. Graham is 3.2 seconds ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker's not that far behind. Skyjacker has got more fuel. He doesn't have to conserve as much as I.R. Graham. I.R. Graham is probably thinking, I may have to conserve some fuel. 3.4 seconds. And these guys are 7 seconds ahead of Alpha Nut. He just has to bring it home for the last podium position. What a great race he's had. He couldn't get any pace out of the car in qualifying until the very end. Got himself up into 5th and he's raced himself up to 3rd. I.R. Graham here coming around for the win. Skyjacker got the fastest lap. I apologise, I missed that. Skyjacker on lap 9 got fastest lap of a 57.5. He's still racing. He's only 1.7 seconds behind I.R. Graham. But this is the last section of corners. I'm sure I.R. Graham's got this all under control. His fuel is on the line though. We're just coming around to the last corner. Skyjacker's 1.5 seconds. I think I.R. Graham's floored it again. I think, yeah, he's floored it. 1.3 seconds though. Skyjacker's coming round. My words. So I.R. Graham finishes first. Skyjacker second. Only 1.3 seconds behind. He was on a surge. And Alpha Nut crosses the line. The final podium position, 7.4 seconds behind Skyjacker. That was fantastic. Wow. 20 minutes. That flew by. Congratulations, I.R. Graham, on the pole position and the victory. But I believe Skyjacker got the fastest lap. I will confirm that with you guys by going to the race results. There you go, you see Skyjacker got a 57.546. In first place, IR Graham is your race winner. VRC. Skyjacker, a lovely second place. That'll do his championship no end of goods. Didn't have to fight for it as much as Nürburgring. But we know he lost out at Nürburgring, didn't he? Second. That's Skyjacker's highest position then. Let me just double check that for you. Yeah, he's had a third at Nürburgring. So yeah, Skyjacker, his highest position finishing in this season so far. Alpha Nut, a fine third place. Iron Bobber goes from strength to strength from each race. He's finished fourth. Great final position for him. He must be buzzing. Sorry, I'm concentrating on two things, trying to get outside. And so, let's change those settings. So where was I up to? Iron Bobber, great finish. Cthulhu, fifth. Started the season a couple of rounds behind everyone else, but has hit the ground running with a wonderful fifth place. He made a pit stop, saw him on that extra rubber getting past Kingshot and Dino. Maybe was it, or Shadow Rider? I can't. Yeah, the extra rubber helped him no end. Kingshot, his tyres were blown by the end, and he finished in sixth. Dino in seventh. Homesick in eighth. The race he'll probably rather forget. Shadow Rider in ninth. 10th is Noxie. Smiley 11th. Ahead of Jokas, finished 12th, and Cyber Gypsy in 13th. So that was your first sprint race. Ooh, look at the sky. That looks good. Whew. Can I take another one? So let's go to the track. Oh, that lighting. PD, you outshone yourself. Here we are, early evening at Lago Maggiore, and we're sitting looking at Skyjacker's green monster Subaru. Great looking car it is also. Oh, and he's pulling out for us. How very nice. We usually have a break for about 5 to 10 minutes, so I can shut up, because I tell you, when I start gabbing, it goes all a little bit blah 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 blah, and I talk randomly, and it goes all silly. So you're going to watch Skyjacker, or I'll get rid of that for you. That. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Skyjacker, where he'll take you. Oh no, he won't. Git. So I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Shadow Rider. Although it wasn't Shadow Rider typing just now. Oh, I don't know. Someone's going to drive you around this track while I go out for a quick ciggy until 20:45 when the race starts. I'll catch you in a minute, right? Don't go anywhere. It's going to be good. That's a reverse from the first race, so and welcome back to the Virtual Racers Club. Well, we've just had a sprint race at Lago Maggiore, and we're just lining up for the second sprint race, 20 minutes. Excuse me, I should have muted that. You didn't want to hear that. Hang on one sec. That was a fair ball. Here we go then. We're starting the second race right now, right here, right now. Let's start this. I've got an unopened Red Bull in front of me, and that's not the one I want. Let me press this button, that button. So Cyber Gypsy on pole, Jokers second, Smiley third, Noxie fourth, Shadow Rider fifth, Homesick sixth, Dino seventh, Kingshot eighth, Cthulhu ninth. Oh, I thought I was going to get quite far then. This button, can't see the lights. Sit third, sit there. There, we can see the lights are on. We're sitting on board with Smiley on the throttle. Oh, he doesn't hold his brake, does he? Here we go. And we're gone. So Cyber Gypsy held that. Let's get back out of the camera. Sorry. We see them all there. They're all piling into corner one. Someone going to call a red flag? I don't know. Someone's gone transparent. It's Cyber Gypsy still leading. If we're not red flag, Shadow Rider's taken the lead from Cyber Gypsy. Jokers is in third. Homesick's right up to fourth. And Smiley's in fifth. Dino's in sixth. So Iron Bob's in seventh. Oh god, it's all over the shop at the moment. I can't keep track. So Dino is in sixth, ahead of Kingshot. Kingshot's got Skyjacker just right behind him. Skyjacker's on the move. He's trying to get past Kingshot. Kingshot's gone in to defend. Skyjacker's quite out wide. He's got to be careful. He's got IR Graham behind him, and IR Graham's no slouch. Chokers, we just saw there out wide. He's dropped. I can't remember what positions he's in. I apologise. Up ahead though, still Shadow Rider ahead of Cyber Gypsy by a second. Cyber Gypsy's got Homesick just 3/10 behind him. He's got a lot to think about. Smiley there for a second behind them guys, but only 4/10 ahead of Dino. Dino, we saw, he's got Skyjacker issues. Skyjacker is ahead of IR Graham. IR Graham hasn't quite got close to him yet. He's staying back. He's waiting. Kingshot there in 8th position. DRS full open. Cthulhu's in 9th. Iron Bobber is in 10th. Noxie's is in 11th. Jokes is in 12th, and Alphanaut is in 13th, 4.2 seconds behind. He must have had a knock or something at the back end of his car. Doesn't look too healthy. So up ahead then, Shadow Rider 1.7 seconds ahead of Homesick. Homesick's got past Cyber Gypsy. We missed it. He's already ahead. Oh, what a shame. I'm sorry about that, guys. I do try and get every race in as much as I can. So Homesick pulling away from Cyber Gypsy. Cyber Gypsy Skyjacker's got past Dino again. Second move and rocks. But here, oh, there's a knock up the inside of Dino. Kingshot. Don't know if he'll be able to keep hold of that. I think the stewards might have a look at that one. And Smiley, his teammate, also, for good measure, coming up this inside of Dino. Poor Dino. It's not what anyone wants when they're racing, but Dino's maintained that inside line to Smiley. You've got Iron Bobber having a look, but Dino has held that position and he's just chasing down Kingshot. Iron Bobber looked like he was wide out by Smiley. You got Smiley, you got 3 wide, and you got Smiley, Cthulhu and Iron Bobber. Cthulhu's taking the lead from them 3, and Smiley is in 9th, and Iron Bobber is there in 8th. These 3 are racing each other. I saw some dust in the background there. Could be Jokers. There's IR Graham in 10th. He isn't coming through the field like Skyjacker has done. Noxie 11th, racing Jokers. Jokers has taken up the inside of Noxie, and Jokers has taken that position. Noxie there, he's coming down. He's got the inside though, and Alpha has caught these guys right. We saw him 4.5 seconds behind. Now he's only 2/10 behind. So we're going to see a repeat of Nürburgring, but he's only got to do it. He's only got 17 minutes to make his way through the fields. He's 11 seconds behind Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider still holding that lead. 1.3 seconds to Homesick now. They're still only on their second lap. I feel like I've been talking like it's a whole race so far. So Shadow Rider, the Spitfire Subaru, flashing his lights, going around the corner. We know he tears his tyres apart though. We do know. I wonder if anyone's altered their strategies from race 1. There we go. Homesick in a great position from the bad race we saw him having. Oh, Skyjacker has got past Iron Bobber. I'm missing it all today. I'm sorry, I really am apologising. So, Skyjacker v Homesick again, it looks like. He's only 1.3 seconds behind him, and we know Skyjacker has got a lot of pace from that first race. We know how fast he can go. how fast he can go. We know how fast he can go. A 58.3, he's just taken the fastest lap time. That's amazing. So Shadow Rider 1.2 seconds. He hasn't lost any time to Homesick. He did a 59.5. And Homesick did a 58.9. It's bits and bits, but Skyjacker, he's caught Homesick right up. So Homesick's now going to have to race. Let's have a quick look around then before that kicks off. We've got Cyber Gypsy way out wide. He's missing the dirt from last week. He's looking for somebody. Great 4th place. King Shot's in 5th. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Iron Bobber wasn't. No, it wasn't Shadow Rider up lead. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing someone. But King Shot's in 5th. I've come across him on though. He's 1.1 seconds ahead of Dino. Dino 6th. Cthulhu. Has he dropped back? Cthulhu was ahead of them guys. Did you hear that squeak? That was a dry mouth. Let me just have a sip of my Red Bull. These three have been locked in a battle, haven't they? Cthulhu, Iron Bobber, I Graham. He's still only in 9th. He's not coming through the field like I thought he was going to. Maybe he's waiting for pit stops, I don't know. He's now 7.5 seconds behind Shadow Rider. Skyjacker's ahead of Homesick. My God, I can't keep missing him. What's happening? He's already ahead. Oh no, there we go, down to the hairpin. Looks like he's going to have a go at Shadow Rider. He's going to go for 2 for 1. 2 for 1 Thursday. I thought that was Tuesdays, but no. So there we see Skyjacker ahead of Homesick Alien. And you know, when I come out this replay, he's going to be ahead of Shadow Rider. Are you ready? And no, wait, Homesick Alien's coming back at Skyjacker though. It's a tight battle. Whoa, there's Shadow Rider. Half a second ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker's a 10th ahead of the Alien. Let's go on board with the Alien. Let's give him one of these, because we haven't done one of them for a while, have we? Beep, 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 beep. So we're breaking down into the first left-hand corner. It's 3rd gear in these cars. I thought it'd be a second. This is definitely 2nd gear. Get it down. Get it over that apex. We're all over the back of... King Shot is now behind us in 4th. So who's dropped from behind? I don't know. I'm not reading this race very well, guys. I'll keep... King Shot's up. Cyber Gypsy, was it? Cyber Gypsy, yeah, he was in 4th. He's dropped down to 5th. So, we just saw Shadow Rider make a mistake ahead of us. We're on board with Skyjacker. It's coming into this corner. We're braking. We're tight onto the apex. Shadow Rider goes out wide. Is he feeling his tyres already? It's only lap 4. I don't think we saw their tyres start to be affected until lap 5 or 6. Was it? Oh, lovely move by Homesick Skyjacker. But Shadow Rider comes across. Don't know where Shadow Rider ended up there. He's there. Oh, Shadow Rider, he just wants to take his racing line, but there's cars upside of him. So Homesick stays behind Shadow Rider. No, Skyjacker's let Shadow Rider past again. Oh, maybe I read it wrong. Let's get out of these cars and have a look around. Look at this. Battle for first. Shadow Rider to Skyjacker to Homesick. King Shot's catching these guys up. He's got to be 2.8 seconds behind. He's a little bit away from him. There we've got Cyber Gypsy maintaining 5th place. He's dropped back a little bit in this race, but 5th place is still great. Dino is 6th. IR Graham's now at 7th. Iron Bobber's down to 8th. And we can see Cthulhu in 9th. We've got a right battle here between Cthulhu and Alphanut. I might have missed it. Alphanut's already passed Cthulhu. Cthulhu is coming back at Alphanut. Alphanut, he's in 9th now. We saw him right at the back, really far away from him, 4 seconds adrift. And now look at him, he's racing 9th, 8th, 7th. They're all there, 6th even. You can see Iron Bobber, look at him. Whoa! Alpha's just lining them up. IR Graham is slowing. I'd say IR Graham is slowing these guys down the straight, it looks like. Alpha trying anything, having a look. Look at these all bunched up ahead. Shadow Rider still ahead of Skyjacker and Homesick. It's hard to pull away from them three because I know they're racing each other. But down here we've got also a race with Dino, Iron Bobber. Well, from what? Not King Shot. From 5th to 6th. IR Graham trying to make his way past Cyber Gypsy. To Iron Bobber is in 7th, trying to make his way past IR Graham. He's up the inside of him. That's making it stick. No. Oh, he's got a better line, I think. He's got the better line. Iron Bobber is ahead of IR Graham, just behind Cyber Gypsy. Behind IR Graham's Eco Dino. It's going wild. Alpha Knight is just sat behind Dino. My brain is turning to mush because there's so many names to say all at once. And I can't say them all. There's Alpha taking a wide line, looking for a nice racing line past Dino's. Not quite getting his payoff up ahead though. So Cyber Gypsy's in 5th. He's ahead of Iron Bobber, but only for this straight it looks like. It's 3 wide going into the hairpin. Oh my god! Oh, close your eyes, child. Don't look. They all made it. Yes, IR Graham the winner. Cyber Gypsy, he came out 2nd and Iron Bobber 3rd, but Iron Bobber's coming back at Cyber Gypsy. They're alongside each other. He's on the apex. Cyber Gypsy's only just holding on to it by a cat's whisker. This is crazy. Alpha Knight's just caught him right up now. He's looking. I don't know what's going up at front. Skyjack has taken the lead from Shadow Rider. Homesick still in 3rd. Can I cut away? No, I can't. IR Graham's been released now. Iron Bobber and Cyber Gypsy are alongside each other. Alpha Knight's tucked up behind them. I can't be everywhere. I'm so sorry. I know Skyjack has taken the lead, and that should be more important. But this is racing. Look at this. Now Iron Bob has been released. Cyber Gypsy's racing with thingy. IR Graham's pitted. So I think this is Alpha Knight. I saw Skyjacker then. We're leading the race with Skyjacker a 2nd ahead of Shadow Rider, who's a 2nd ahead of Homesick. Now, Kingshot has caught these guys up. He's only half seconds, 4th behind Homesick Alien. In 5th, Iron Bobber. 6th is Cyber Gypsy. IR Graham came out the pits, brand new softs, and he's in 7th ahead of Dino, who didn't pit, and Cthulhu, who also didn't pit. So Graham's got a little bit of an advantage to the people around him. There we saw Alpha Knight jump in, grab some fresh rubber as well, and he's ahead of Jokers, who is ahead of Noxie, who is only half a second ahead of Smiley. These guys are in a race themselves. Where to watch? We're guessing Skyjacker, Shadow Rider and Homesick probably will be pitting on this lap. They're all still so close. There's Skyjacker, Shadow Rider. He's not being intimidated by these names. He really isn't. He's racing as their equal. It's great. Homesick's trying to defend Kingshot. These two are the battle of the tyre tearers. Who's torn their tyres the worst? Homesick or Kingshot? You decide at home. Press the red button or the blue button. You should do the thumbs up or the thumbs down, but then people press the thumbs down and it'll look like it's a really bad video, and it's just a matter of opinion. Someone might like it. Okay, I'm trying. So up ahead, Skyjacker is a 2nd ahead of Shadow Rider. We've got some amazing racing happening here, all the way down the field, I may add. It's a real struggle for me. I feel a wrench in my gut. So Kingshot's got ahead of Homesick. What happened? Oh, go. So Skyjacker's pitted, Homesick's pitted, Kingshot's gone straight through. We saw Kingshot, he didn't pit in the first race. I think Shadow Rider did. So these two not pitted. Iron Bobber, we know he can go for a whole race without pitting. And then we've got Homesick's come out of the pits in 4th place ahead of Skyjacker. Wow. Whoa. And they're only just ahead of IR Graham. We saw do that early pit stop for the undercut. It's put him just behind the leaders. Where is Shadow Ride? Shadow Ride stayed out, sorry. There's Cyber Gypsy and Dean O in a race. They've been in a race, this whole race. It's crazy. I could have just watched these two for this whole race. Look at them side by side. Let's dish out some of these, shall we? Cyber Gypsy. So we see Dino just overtaking Cyber Gypsy. Let's give him one as well. Whoosh. EK9 Dino. Centre hat, wasn't it? Centre hat, centre helmet. Behind these two racing for 7th and 8th, there's 9th. There's Alpha Knight, who's 12 seconds ahead of Cthulhu. Cthulhu was locked off. Where did Cthulhu pit? Yeah, Cthulhu pitted. Come out just ahead of Jokers, it looks like. So Cthulhu's got an uphill battle now for the last 7 minutes of this race. Noxie, he hasn't pitted. He's in 12th ahead of Smiley. These two still racing each other though. 8 tenths ahead. Noxie is a Smiley. So up ahead we've got Shadow Rider. 4 tenths ahead of Kingshot. Kingshot's tyres may be ripped, but it's not affecting his lap times one bit. His fastest lap time is 58.8. He did on his lap 3, and he's done a 59.0, 59.1 and a 59.5. It's a very minimal loss of time. Shadow Rider, he did a 59.4. He did his fastest lap on his last lap, so their tyres are only just coming to life, really. Iron Bobber, oh, he's being caught up by the boys on new rubber. Homesick still ahead of Skyjacker. This should be the race. I'm going in, old chap. We're sat on board Skyjacker. I don't even know where Homesick. There he is. Hello, Homesick. We're not even bothering with the tow. No, oh no, we've lost it to IR Graham. We're braking though. We're braking there. What was that? Really late, tucking in behind IR Graham and Homesick, so we've lost the position to IR Graham there, and sorry, Iron Bobber, is it? Iron Bobber's leading. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shadow Rider's gone somewhere then. Let me get out of the car. Whoa. So, Iron Bobber is your race leader for the sprint race, round 2, 5 minutes to go at Lago Maggiore. Homesick is in second, right up his Jackson, but he's made a mistake. It's that fatal corner. He's gone round. Oh my God! IR Graham's waiting. Does he think it's his fault? Maybe IR Graham give him a tap. Oh, there's foot races a shot. Skyjacker's in second place, only a second behind Iron Bobber. We don't think Iron Bobber's pitting. Skyjacker's coming with a thingy. There we go. Kingshot's pitted somewhere amongst all of this. He's in third place. Homesick Alien. Whoa, Shadow Rider. Oh, Shadow Rider's pitted. He's behind Alphanut. He's had a crazy mistake happen somewhere. He looked like he was catching up, IR Graham and Homesick, but he was having a wild off. I don't know. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, he's sideways and a nudge by Homesick. Oh, that's awful luck. Oh well. So Shadow Rider must be so gutted. Leading for most of this race, he's in 7th. Iron Bobber now leading the race still by half a second. Skyjacker's hunting him down. He wants a win. He's not had one yet. Didn't he just have his best result? Second in the race before. Skyjacker wants to be king of Lago Maggiore, but Kingshot's got something to say about that. With only 8 tenths behind him, he's pitted and he's on his way. He's got fresher rubber, but only by a lap or 2. Homesick still in that 4th place, being dogged by IR Graham. Are these your championship leaders? I haven't got the table up, but yeah, Homesick with IR Graham right behind him. Homesick's going over to defend the inside line, but he's on the inside line now. IR Graham can't do much around the outside, can he? Surely not. No. Meanwhile, Kingshot is 5 seconds up ahead of us. IR Graham, there's Alphanut catching these pair up. He's only a second behind. There's 3.5 minutes left of this race. This is amazing racing, guys. This is fantastic. Please tell me I turned the mute button off. I did that last time. So Alphanut's in 6th place. He's on his fastest lap time. I'm hoping that you can hear me. Let's have a look at what the mic thing says. It says the mic is on. Yes. Whoa. Skyjacker has got... Oh, shoot. What have I just pressed? Skyjacker's got past Iron Bobber. I do apologise. Iron Bobber now. And he's in Kingshot's way by a 10. Those tyres, they don't look that old though, do they? Iron Bobber he should be given an award for how well he keeps those tyres, but Kingshot slipping up the inside in the fast hairpin. It's not a chicane. I don't know why I want to say it. So IR Graham's ahead of Homesick. I've missed it so much. I'm so sorry. This race is just constantly moving. IR Graham did the fastest lap on 1:57.352 on his 7th lap. They're on lap 9 now. Skyjacker's leading to Kingshot. Iron Bobber. IR Graham's in 4th. Homesick is in 5th. He's having a lot better race this second race than he did in the first race. He's sideways again. That's sideways again. Alpha doesn't need much more of an invitation to see inside the sideways view of Homesick's Repsol Subaru. So the big purple monster Subaru sitting there waiting for an attack. Yes, he's gone down the inside of him. He's made it stick. They've rubbed panels, but I don't think anything terrible of it. And all the time, IR Graham's getting away. What's the matter with you? Homesick's tyres starting to feel a bit of their run. So Skyjacker 2.3 seconds ahead of Kingshot. Kingshot did a 59.1 on lap 9. Skyjacker did a 58.3. Skyjacker is in the zone. He's not getting turned over for this race win. There we see Kingshot just ahead of Iron Bobber. Iron Bobber's tyres are old, but he's got a good 3.5 seconds with only one There's just over a minute left of this race. Iron Bob is old rubber. He's on a podium position. Can Isle Graham destroy his dreams? Now for not, he's only 2 seconds behind IR Graham. And there's Homesick. I think he's ailing tyres or something. Shadow Rider's caught him right up. Shadow Rider must be absolutely buzzing from great racing, but so gutted because he was leading this race. And, you know, he's catching Homesick up. He's got fresher tyres on. We're definitely going to be finishing this lap soon. Skyjacker, yeah, this is... I can never guess if he's going to get across the line. I wouldn't have thought so. This is surely their last lap, maybe. So, Skyjacker, 3.2 seconds ahead of Kingshot. Kingshot is only 3/10 ahead of Iron Bobber. Iron Bobber's coming back at Kingshot. Kingshot's not got it all in the bag yet for that second place. Iron Bobber, he might not be content with just the third spot. He might want to come out and have second for this, but all the time Iron Bob can't hang around, can he? Because he's got IR Graham. That was 3.2 seconds last time we looked, so IR Graham's sliced second 2 out of the gap between him and Iron Bobber, so he's coming. There you go. Skyjacker, congratulations. Win second race of round 4. Kingshot, great second place. Iron Bobber third. Graham fourth. Alpha Nut fifth. That's great from where he was. Homesick 6th. Oh no, we missed out for getting homesick. Shadow Rider 7th. Dino in 8th. Cyber Gypsy coming round for 9th. And in the background there you can see Cthulhu coming around for 10th place. 11th Jokers. Well done Jokers. Noxie in 12th. And Smiley a little further back in 13th. Car looks a bit worse for wear, doesn't it? Poor thing. Oh no, he didn't run out of fuel. He's just cruising home. And Smiley completes the race. So that man there, his first win of the season. Skyjacker decided to finally throw his hat in the championship. Let everyone know. Kingshot second. That's great finish for Kingshot. Wow, what a race. I couldn't keep up with it. I'm really sorry if you didn't... There you go. Well done, Skyjacker. Didn't get the fastest lap, though, so that'll be interesting. I didn't keep a note. I didn't keep a note of that. Let's have a look at your race results and not hang around too much before he closes the room down. So, your winner and host, VRC Skyjacker. Great race. In second place is Kingshot. Another fantastic race. Iron Bob, and it does great things for the championship. It really does. It makes the championship alive. Iron Bobber, congratulations. That is your highest finish for sure. For real, right? Yeah, Iron Bobber. Highest he had before that was a 5th place. Well, he's had a couple of 5th places. So, Iron Bobber, well done. Taste that champagne. Take a bow, son. IR Graham, 4th. Great comeback drive. He was right at the back for a while there and had an amazing comeback drive. Alpha Nut followed him through. Another great solid run from Alpha Nut. 5th. Homesick. He was there racing for lead up at the beginning of the race, but I don't know, near the end of the race he seems to lose his tyres or something. I don't know, who knows. Shadow Rider in 7th. He'll be disappointed. He was leading most of this race. Good 16 minutes of it or something, and then came out the pits still in a good position, racing with that top 4 for the win, and then we saw him sideways. We saw Homesick hit him, and he's finishing 7th. Dino, good solid 8th. Cyber Gypsy 9th. Cthulhu 10th. Jokers 11th. Noxie in 12th, and Smiley in 13th. IR Graham got the fastest lap, so why not? Because I think Skyjacker stole it off him in the first race. So IR Graham got a 57.352 on lap 7. Whoa, I couldn't. I'm going to have to watch it back because I don't know what happened in that second race. It was crazy. I was all over the place. I couldn't keep up with it. I thought the dirt was going to be the one that tripped me up, but man alive, that second 20-minute race, that had me all over the place. Thank you for tuning in. I am Peter Richards. This is the Virtual Racing Club. If you want to find us, we're on www.virtualracersclub.co.uk. There you can read a little bit of information about us and our history, and then there'll be a button that takes you to Discord. If you join our Discord channels, there's all kinds of things starting up. There's a new HPEC season signing up. I think there's only like 2 spots left for that already. People were snapping them up on a Sunday night. The Max 5s are all filled. They'll be coming back, I believe, next week, next Saturday. Not this Saturday we're just about to have, but the Saturday after. I think I'll be broadcasting those live again. The Max 5s, I used to love the Max 5s. They're great fun. Another 6-week championship looking for them. This Friday coming. So what's that? Tomorrow night we'll be broadcasting our Japan Racing League, JRL League. Tune in. It's a load of Japanese cars racing on Japanese tracks. Okay, it's good fun. We're doing Group 4, Group 3, Group 1. It's just a one-off. It's not a league. It's not a championship. It's just a one-off race. So that's worth tuning in for. That's on Friday. Saturday off. Yeah, Sunday off. So anyway, I've got a feeling this room's going to close soon, so I want to sign out. So what did I say my name was? Peter Richards. If there were Peter Richards, that would be terrible. I've been Peter Richards, your announcer for the evening. Thank you for tuning in, and catch us again Friday evening for the JRL.
Walk along the razor's edge. Don't look down, just keep